Agumo's returned, and it ain't planning on staying around. Jumper Redux. Hello everyone, this is B2Backina7 with Jumper Redux. So I've been doing a lot of Drawd and Boulder Dash clones and there's stuff like that, but there's one game in particular that I'd like to play. Would be very different from the kind I do. That's Jumper. Basically, Jumper is I'm pretty sure, the precursor to the giant, tough as stuff platformer craze that seems to have been popularized by games like Super Meat Boy. So, yeah, we're pretty much playing the father of this genre, or at least the father of the modern version of it. So, Jumper Redux is the remake of Jumper 1 with better graphics and a multiplayer function that works a little weird from my previous experience with it, and a Redux version that introduces new levels and new elements. So this should be an interesting little thing to take a look at. So this is actually my second time recording because I did an attempt to go through the whole game, and as it turns out my recording was all messed up because the bottom few rows were not recording, which angered me because I have to do this all over again. But you know what, it should still be fun. So yes, without any further ado, let us new game. In the year 1888, scientists began an experiment. The goal, to create the ultimate soldier. They named the creation Agmo, and development went smoothly until World War I. The lab was abandoned and Agmo forgotten half finished. Fast forward to 2004, Agmo wakes in an abandoned lab. He must escape! Entering Sector 1. Okay, so basically the game is very simplistic looking. You move left and right, you can jump with up, and pressing up again in midair lets you double jump. Which is kind of why in Jump Teddy I said, oh, this double jumping reminds me of Jumper. That's why, because Jumper was practically the first game that I played that had the double jump, or at least relied on it a lot. And so ever since, every game that has had a double jump just made me think of this one. So yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, so the first sector is really easy. Shouldn't die at all. So yeah, this teaches you can double jump. And you can also do a little thing called falling jump, where you just run off the ledge and then do a double jump. That counts as a double jump, of course, because otherwise that'd be a little weird, but yeah. Anyway, golden arrows grant you an extra jump in midair. Basically, the way I see it is they restore your ability to double jump. So if you only jump once, basically if you only jump once into an arrow, it won't give you like 3 jumps. You'll just get a second jump. Because, yeah. Anyway, ride the moving platforms carefully. Will do. Some platforms fall. Yeah, they sure do. You know what else to say here? So stand on the super jump pad to be launched upwards. Okay, spikes and lightning are just as bad as falling off the bottom. Okay, and so that's that. Entering Sector 2. Press any key. The game is saved at the start of every level, so you can quit at any time. Yeah, so this is the first really quote-unquote challenging part, because at this point the game doesn't hold back anymore. Yeah, as you see here, I jumped too late, and so the game thought so basically the game started me already falling, so I couldn't do another jump. So then you need to jump quickly off of those things, because otherwise you'll lose your double jump. And hop, and there we go. Stage 2-2. So now I have to jump behind, going over that thing and then go down. Okay. So now, just go down here, make a jump, and go here, and go, and hop, and there we go. Okay, stage 2-3. Okay, so this is a bunch of arrows, just, okay. So yeah, it's basically, let me really have to work on my aim. Just basically jump around, hit the arrows. And hop, there we go. And now 2-4. Basically a complicated version of that jump from stage 2-2. Wasn't that hard actually. Okay, stage 2-5. But yeah, around sector 2 is where the game just says, okay, well, let's see what you got. I wouldn't say this is where the game gets really tough just yet. I leave that for sector 3. One stage in particular that you'll probably see me die a lot on. Anyway, this one is actually kind of difficult because I'm being stupid. Yeah. The controls are really stiff, there's no friction, so you push a key, go immediately in that other direction. Yeah, there's absolutely no friction, and I just missed that arrow, like, completely. The game has no checkpoints. If you mess up, it's back to start with you. It gets really annoying with some of the longer stages, let me tell you. Anyway, so yeah, as you see, there's no friction, so yeah, you gotta be careful. Anyway, this turns off the electricity. So now that electricity is gone and I can go through here. Some things stop when you cut the power, and some doors lock. So yeah, it's those gray doors over there. They close if you hit the switch. So yes. And the platform is just gonna stop moving, which is pretty useful. Anyway. Yes, so I'll just jump here and jump here. Okay, so that's it for sector 2. Now, okay, I died 10 times. Let's try not to die too much now. Okay, so this part is actually kind of clever. Here is something interesting. If these platforms drop, they'll land here, blocking the way to switch and then out of this area into this one. So I can only drop those 2 platforms. So I gotta be careful. Ow. Jump, double jump, and there we go. Turn off the electricity, jump, and hop, hop. Ow. Okay, so yeah, the platform is actually there to help. But I don't think I really need it for real. Well, I mean, it does help, but yeah, see, I just managed it. Okay, press F4 to switch between full screen and window modes. Yeah, I'm already in full screen mode, thank you for that help. So this is kind of tricky, you need to do some really crazy jumping and all that. But I made it, so whatever. Okay, so push the crate by walking into it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how any pushing ever works. Yeah, thanks for the info, I guess. This is gonna be a little annoying. And by a little annoying, I mean really annoying because the platform is just out of reach. Alright, good, got it this time. So yeah, you put the crate on a pressure plate and it opens the green doors. Okay. So now this stage is the one that just takes off the gloves and starts slapping you around. This is the tough one. You have a little arrow gauntlet and you have to jump through without getting hurt. Then you make it over here to turn off the electricity, push the gate, and then get out. So yeah. The first time I did this stage, the time where I thought I was recording but I didn't, I died several times. And the second time, the recording that missed a few bomb rolls, I actually cleared the whole stage in my first try, so I guess I'm gonna die a lot this time? We'll see. Ah, so close. Okay, so I'm gonna die a lot. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it only took me 2 tries. Seriously, I'm not kidding when I'm saying that that stage killed me like several times in the past. No, really, I'm not kidding. Okay, so this is a puzzle where the crate needs to go here. So if you push this one right now, it'll fall there. So you need something to stop from doing that, which is exactly this. So now you go over here, make a crazy jump that and not die. It helps when you don't die. Alright, there we go. And mark. So I walk over this little series of platforms. And we go here. And there we go. That one is really easy, honestly. Feels like something from Sector 2. Or it would if the crates weren't there. So yeah, this is another one that's kind of tough. What? Okay, yeah, there's a circle behind electricity. It's kind of hard and annoying to see. Ah, I died. That's embarrassing. I died again. That is also embarrassing. Okay, now I just overshot the platform. Way to go, me. You're real good at thing doing. Like the best at it. And also the best at being sarcastic. What? That's annoying. The platforms do this stupid thing where once they start moving in the opposite direction, you tip over like a few pixels, and that's what killed me right there. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, you see, I just tipped to the left teeny tiny bit, so... Okay, made it. Okay, so now I gotta drop these platforms. Ow. And once again, pro tip, don't die. And I missed the platform again. Okay, so this is the one that's gonna have me die a lot. Okay, good, got it. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a tricky jump because of the fact that the platform is gonna kill me if I just stay put on it, so... Huh? What? What do you mean? What? I pushed the up button and he didn't respond. That's not nice. Ogmo, no wonder they left you abandoned in that lab. You're barely responsive. So much for the ultimate soldier, huh? I mean, what kind of ultimate soldier doesn't have any arms? I mean, you know, I might just be talking out of my rear end, but usually an ultimate soldier needs arms to hold weapons, right? Or at least arms to, you know, punch and kick things. I mean, Captain America in a way is an ultimate soldier of sorts, but he had arms. He wasn't just a square with 2 legs and a tendency to die a lot. Wouldn't that be Deadpool, actually? No, Deadpool had arms. But yeah, I know basically nothing about the Marvel Universe, so I'm not in a good spot to talk. But yeah, still, Ultimate Soldier without any arms, I have doubts on the subject matter. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... Sector 4. Okay, I died 30 times. Which is surprisingly very little. Anyway, press any key and tip. Things will get pretty insane from here on. Now for the hard part. Yes, this is where things are gonna get really difficult and annoying. I'm especially not looking forward to stage 4 form because that one I died on a lot in my previous recording of this game. So yeah, moving fireballs, that sounds like a good party. Put some spice in everything, but at the same time it kind of kills you because you're like very close to the fire. Generally you don't want to be close to fire. It's a terribly bad idea. Okay, that didn't take me that many deaths, surprisingly. Okay, this one should though. Well, I mean, I did play that I played this the whole game through before, so maybe that's why I'm not struggling as much, but yeah. I don't expect to not die for very much longer. Yeah, I expect the deaths to be coming on around this part. Yeah, this part is especially difficult to cross through because it's surprisingly difficult to cross through. I mean, look at the tiny space I have to crawl into. Come on, Ogmo, get your act together. I mean, I know you're not performing in a play here, but still, sound advice. I keep dying on the top one. Okay, that was just stupid. And that was also stupid. Yeah, also the game remixes the music, for the most part. There's actually two tunes from Sector 5 and Sector 6 that basically keep the original theme, but in a remixed form. But yeah, for the most part, these are new songs compared to Jumper 1. Jumper 1 basically had songs from other games, and two in particular would be the Culex theme from Super Mario RPG and the Perfect Dark theme, I think. So arrows. Ah, you kidding? Oh, wow. I was right there too. Yeah, those two songs are just remixed, but yeah, just padding the time out with some dumb, pointless facts of sorts. So now just move left and right, and here we go. Okay, so the ghost block does exactly what you do. If you touch him, he'll disappear. Okay, so basically this is kind of like a mimic, in that he'll do what you do. Except unlike the mimic, he's not stopped by real life, I don't think. So, push a crate and poof. But yeah, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, never mind my comparison. Anyway, stage 4-4, and this is the jerk stage. I died so many times last time, so let's see how many times I die here. I bet it's gonna be like 3-4 when I don't die at all, but yeah, no, I just jinxed myself there, so we'll be here for a while. So yeah, this is a mess of fireballs and kind of need precise platforming to get through. Also, the fireball graphics before were red circles that were flashing in the first Jumper game. Those were not pretty graphics. I like those fireball graphics way more. They look good. I mean, they're kind of annoying on the eyes a little bit, but they look good at least. I mean, it's eons above pulsating red circles. I mean, that just looks dumb. That just looks dumb. Yeah, those are good graphics. Those are good graphics. I think someone actually tried to do a Jumper 2 Redux, but that never really went anywhere because it was fan-made and the project got kind of cancelled. It's a shame. Okay. So I guess while I'm dying a lot, I could talk about some useful facts. This game had a third game. Actually, this game has two sequels, Jumper 2 and Jumper 3. And I've been a part of the Jumper community for a long time. I had been part of the Jumper community while I was still relatively active, and I remember that Jumper 3 was like basically Duke Nukem Forever in terms of waiting for the game to be done, and that was a game that seemed like it took forever to make. And similarly to Duke Nukem Forever, when it finally came out, the result was kind of not what everyone was expecting. Because everyone was expecting something huge, kind of like Jumper 2, kind of like what Jumper 2 was to Jumper 1, except even more. But in the end, we got that pixelated, kind of dumbed down game, and everyone was just kind of disappointed. And I was disappointed too, because I gotta be honest, I was really looking forward to some epic adventure Jumper kind of game that, you know, could really continue the story of Jumper 2, but yeah, I have to admit I was really disappointed. But, I mean, the game was still fun. Don't get me wrong, it was still fun, but I guess I was expecting a better version of Jumper 2, and Jumper 3 really went in a different direction. Yeah. Basically, Jumper 2's thing was that added a bunch of features. It had a bunch of new elements. There were like 10 sectors as opposed to this game's 7, and it was just a full-fledged adventure. You had collectibles, unlockables. It was just a smorgasbord of cool features, but Jumper 3 just kind of went with, I think, medals and different characters, and that was basically it. And I have to admit, I felt a little bit disappointed that discovery. I mean, Jumper 3 is still fun, but Jumper 2 is still my favorite game in the whole series, full stop, because that game is just awesome. It's just the best game ever, and the reason I'm playing Jumper Redux, in fact, is because I don't want to play the games out of order, but I also really want to play Jumper 2 because it's a great game. It's just really awesome. And the difficulty curve is actually really kind of nice too. It doesn't get super heck to the wall difficult until I think Sector 5. Yeah, the difficulty curve is really good in Jumper 2. I really like it, and I want to play it, and I want to show it to you guys, so yeah. I'm doing the best I can here. We'll see what happens. I guess, yeah, I've been dying a whole lot. You know, plus that I'm getting a bit of a grip on that first half. It's that shoot section at the end that's really kind of still tripping me up a bit. That and unnecessary deaths on the way there. I'm getting a good grip on it. Okay, so now... Oh, wow. Just what I was about to say, at least I got a good grip on the falling block segment. No, I just charge into the fireball wall to my right. Jeff, you are good at running into things and dying. You're really good at dying. That doesn't change from my other games. Yep. That sure is a valuable that follows me everywhere. Dying. It's like a curse, except it's just kind of pathetic instead of horrible. Okay, alright, come on. You can do this. You can do this. Beth. Yeah, at the beginning of this stage I said, I wonder if I'm gonna die a lot. Yeah, that's still true. This stage is really difficult. A lot of precise jumps, and one misstep takes you back to the start, so that's kind of annoying. But it's the essence of the game. I mean, if the game had a checkpoint, I feel like... I mean, it would be easier, but it would cheapen the experience, I feel. There's a sort of satisfaction to it, you know. Right, okay. Alright, I'm making good progress, and this is where I'm gonna die, right? I need a second now. Yeah, I was right there! I even made it past that line that always killed me in the falling section. Get there soon enough. Lose not hope yet, folks. It shall yet be a day where I complete this stage. Not this time, though. We'll get there. Yay! I did a died. Flip! No, I'm taking the long way around, though. I don't know if I'm actually even gonna edit most of this, but if I do, then you guys are really taking a short route. I have to play this death after death without being able to skip to when I actually solve this. I envy you guys so much. Yeah. Future me assisted time traveling powers. It's not fair. You've got editing powers on your side, and I don't. No one's gonna edit my life to make it more streamlined. It's not fair. Hell, if my life was edited, I would be pretty certain that it would be a lot easier, but I guess not. It's the nature of life. You just kinda have to go through it all because, well, that's the thing. You don't get any fast forwards. You don't get any save states or cheat codes. You just kind of live through it. And that's it. No superpowers either. Although, you know, a while back I was, you know, in my teenage years, I was in a community of people that were about lucid dreaming, and I remember this one guy that said he could like induce lucid dreaming powers into real life, and yeah, that just sounds ludicrous, and that's coming from a community of people that believe that you can control your dreams. I mean, that does sound a little crazy already. Hey, I made it! Yeah, that comes from a community of people that believe that dreams are controlled, that they can be controlled, and you know, they can be because dreams are in your mind, so yeah. But bringing your dream powers in real life, that's... even I have to scoff at that. He was really into it though. He was like, no, I really can do powers. I need to show you guys. And yeah, that was a thing. Anyway, yeah, I just kind of skipped through this level, but yeah, these are shooty things, and yeah, I basically push up to shoot through them. And there's more of them. So yeah, basically jump into one, and then you'll point in a direction. You push up to shoot. And if you shoot into deadly stuff, well, you die. Thank you for demonstrating me. Hey, door's open. So yeah, 4-4 is the tough one of this sector. After that, it's really easy, and I'm basically done. Entering sector 5-5. Press any key. Okay, white blocks try to follow you. And yeah, as I said, Sector 5 has an unremixed version. Because the original game had MIDI files from previous... it had MIDI files from all sorts of games. And yeah, this one and Sector 6 are the only ones that are remixed. This one is like the boss theme from Final Fantasy or the Kulex theme from Super Mario RPG. So yeah, I remember I got stuck on this stage something fierce because I was trying to go over the fireballs, but you can actually just walk under them. Not much of a problem. Got a timer so you can jump past, but I messed that up. So. Also, yeah, followers die when they hit spikes. Right, so... Alright, got it. Okay, so... That was interesting. Okay, so crazy jump time. Made it! Okay, so stage 5-3. I need to keep this block around because it's my destination for when I'm gonna come back from these shenanigans. Basically, the point of this stage is to drop the crate here so I have something to land on and I'll be able to go down there. So let's do that. So, crazy amount of arrows. Sometimes I feel like this game just goes insane on the amount of arrows that it provides. Like, I don't need this mess of arrows. I just need like 1 or 2 or 3. But like, you give me like 100. I mean, I don't mind. it makes this more lenient, but really the equivalent of having like a sea of arrows. And there's actually one stage that has a sea of arrows. It's pretty insane. But yeah, anyway, let's make it through this. Come on. Yes. Okay, so now I push the crate down here, and I made it. So now I shoot down onto this block. I'll jump back up, and poof! I hit the crate, fall into the corridor, and here we go. Tip: jump on a cannonball to bounce upward. Don't get hit by one though. So anyway, this element is one of my least favorite, the cannonball jumping element. And oh god, I don't like cannonball jumping. It's so fickle. Like a pickle. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Also, unlike in most games, jumping on a cannonball does not restore your double jump. It's kind of annoying because usually in games when you jump on something, you regain your double jump. Well, in most other games anyway. Okay, so now we have a little ghost friend. So yeah, if I die, he dies too. Well, I think he dies. But yeah. So I gotta keep myself grounded, very careful, and I gotta keep an eye out on multiple things at once. Thankfully, thanks to years of manipulating mimics, I have this skill, sort of, kind of. Of course, my eyes aren't very good at real-time mimicking, but actually, there we go, that wasn't too bad. Poof. And here's 5-6. So now, cannonballing across a gap. Which is totally my favorite thing in the world, except it isn't, because I hate it. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so now we gotta dodge those cannonballs. Ouch. That's not very nice of you. Ogmo, stop being stupid. Stop falling into a pit like a dummy. Alright, there you go. Once you get the good rhythm of all that, it's not too bad. Ouch. Stupid cannonballs. You big jerks, aren't you? Okay. Poof, there we go. Okay, made it. And that's Sector 6. And this is where things are gonna get really difficult. Okay, so there are two stages that stand out as kind of difficult. This one and 6-4. Anyway, these are stars. They take away my double jump, the black ones, and the yellow ones give it back. And so I activate the electricity, and this part is the most annoying part ever. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah, when you don't have your double jump, the arrows don't activate, which just goes to further prove my theory that arrows really just restore your double jump instead of giving you an extra hop or something. There you go. Jump and then jump. Jump and then jump. Ow. Yeah, there are a few tricky jumps in this one. But I'd say it's not as bad as 4-4. Or 6-4. 6-4 is... Oh, just wait until you see it. It's basically a worse version of 4-4. It's pretty horrible. Ow. Yeah, that part requires a pretty precise falling timing. It's pretty complicated, and even I haven't got a good grip on it. Come on, fall right. Or rather fall left, but you know what I mean. Aw, you kidding me? I made it through and then I died like an idiot. Okay, well, plus I think that gives me a good hint on what I'm supposed to do. It's because a jump is slightly curved, but ever so slightly that you barely even notice that it is. So you have to time it so that the curve is going diagonal down enough that you don't hit any of the bordering electricity wires. Or electricity currents, whatever. Also, I didn't mention it, but Jumper Redux adds an interesting little graphical feature. These tiny little things represent where the electricity comes from. Which is really, really interesting because in the original you just get nothing. It seemed like nothing's there, but no, the electricity is still around. But these markers give you a bit of a help on where they are, which is really fun. Anyway, I actually made it, so let's not mess this up. Oh, who am I kidding? Dang it! I'm gonna die like 100 times on this stage, and then I'm gonna die 400 times on the other hard one. This stage, alright? I keep dying in the same spot, and it's kind of annoying me because I don't know the correct timing for this. This is possibly one of the most precise jumps in all of Jumper. And I can't think of another jump that is as requiring of the knowledge of the very physics of Ogmo as this one, because other jumps just require you to like jump at the right time, but this one requires like the perfect precision. It's basically a worse version of that one jump from Fork 2. Yeah, either you get it right, or you die at the beginning, or you die at almost the end of the jump. Okay, I made it again. So mess this up, please. Ah, oh, come on! Man. Come on. Alright, good. I may or may not be getting a hang of that jump. Okay. Oh, come on! I jumped! Dude, I jumped! Why did you not respond to my jumping? Oh, sorry, that was a terrible voice. I think... Okay, hold on. I need to jump to the highest I can and then... No, not quite. If I can figure out a pattern that makes this always solvable, then I'll be really happy. Yeah, see? It doesn't go down at a 45-degree angle. It goes down like a 50-degree angle, or maybe even a 60-degree angle. I mean, look, this is not 45-degree angle fall. It shows you everything you need to know about why this jump is annoying. Okay, again! I don't even know what I did right. I'm barely paying attention to the keystrokes I'm using. I'm just hoping something gets me through, and if it does, well, cool! It's like it's almost gambling on luck. I mean, I know there's like a strategy that makes this always work, because this game does not rely on chance. But the very physics are just kind of really difficult to figure out. It is almost like luck. That was too high. That was too high again. Too late? Too early? Too late? Too early? Too late? Way too early. The rest of the video is just gonna be me saying too early, too late, too early, too late, too late. You know what? Editor, cut to when I actually get through this part. I mean, I know I won't be able to time travel to there, but that's okay, spare the viewers. Take us there.